piranhas you may have seen up the way, and our wonderful fish here. First thing to point out, fish aren't stupid. As you can see, they're all here, they know exactly what's going on. They get fed on alternate days, so they can even remember what day of the week it is. No such thing as a 3-second memory. Now I'll tell you a little bit about the fish we've got in here, then I'll start feeding them. First things first, rather obvious chaps to the surface are these turtles. We've got some yellow-bellied turtles. They're very comical, very hungry little things. But they do bite, so don't please touch them. They've actually claimed £5,000 worth of camera when someone ignored the sign and went for a really good close-up. The turtle jumped out of the water and smashed the lens. He wasn't getting his money back from us that day. Else in here we've got these, these large black fish that you can see just currently swarming around the tank. They'll be over there in a second. These are what we call black pacu, and they are directly related to piranha. In fact, they aren't piranha, they're merely vegetarian piranha. Don't let that fool you though, their jaws are strong enough to crack through the speed of a mango, and they can certainly take your finger off in one go. No problem with that. Elsewhere in here, we have the red-tailed We have the red-tailed catfish, one there, and one here. At the moment, these red-tailed catfish are fairly small fry. They will get to about the same size as the car engine block, pretty big. If you look at the whiskers on the catfish, take your hand, think of all the touch receptors that you've got on your hand, how clever your hand is, how you can tell smooth from rough, heat, all that type of thing. A catfish has as many receptors as you have on your hand on 1 centimetre of a single barbel, that whiskers. So the amount of information coming in from those barbels is quite immense. This is certainly one thing that we do not replicate in this tank, is that if this was really the Amazon, you wouldn't be able to see anything at all. It would be very, very thick, very, very soupy. That's why having these wonderful whiskers that are so sensitive is very, very useful. What else have we got in here? Down here, we've just come to the party. What the largest fish in this tank, our largest freshwater fish, is the ripsaw catfish. He's sticking his nose up right about there. Now he has these wonderful bony scoops down the side of his spine, on either side of his body, that look like saw teeth on a blade. And apparently the young ones, if you take them out of the water when they crash and rash, they make the same noise as a buzzsaw or a chainsaw. Not so sure about that, so this guy's way too heavy to do anything like that. Last but not least, we have, usually over in the corner, a freshwater stingray. Very rare little oddity there, but very cool nonetheless. Right. We'll get stuck in. We'll feed the pacu first. Now, just because they're vegetarian doesn't mean that they are not voracious. They're still piranha. This is a bit of tropical myth. It is the fish equivalent of all crab. Now, watch this. Is this awesome? You want to be looking over there now. Don't look at me. It's this bit awesome. Get stuck in over there. They usually get little bits of peas and sweet corn, but they're getting some mixed today, so she quite like that. You can see, you guys over there can see the speed of these guys can shift. Yeah. And one more for good measure. Now I'm feeding the pacu first, because although they are vegetarian, they try and get a little bit involved, oh hello, when I come to feed the other fish. Okay, right. Okay, what I've got here, just a nice little bit of trout. Freshwater fish, we must still feed them fresh water, otherwise they get all the wrong salt. You can step back, please.
Wow, look at this.
So attempt to feed the catfish now. Often easier than the sound. Yeah, he's getting a little bit carried away. Whoa, there we go. Whoa, hello, hello, there we are. Whoa, hello. Not too many circles. Whoa. There's one fish I've yet to mention in here. He's actually, as far as I'm concerned, the scariest fish in the aquarium. This fella here. That is a silver arowana fish. And in the Amazon they have a reputation as being finger rippers. They have the ability to jump 2 meters clear of the water surface to take things like lizards and insects out of the overhanging branches. Large ones can take monkeys. But if you do that over a pool of arowana, like him, they'll be known to jump up and rip fingers clean off. Now this one has been trained, if you can believe it, to feed off the floor. So we can't do it anymore. Otherwise we would certainly cover this tank because it would not be safe. Whoa, calm down, guys. And the packer getting in the way again. I'll attempt to feed the arowana. That's why whenever I do this feed, I always ask for the long feeder. It's okay. Terrifies me every time. Now imagine that leaping 2 meters from the water surface, grabbing hold of your hand. Not nice. Go back to the catfish. Where's the big boy?
The big one's there.
Anyone see the big black catfish?
It's on the floor.
Where? Oh, so desperate for it. It's not for you. You get pellet.
The big catfish is just here.
I'll do quite well. Now just a little bit of information about the Amazon while I'm here.
Black
I
catfish.
haven't seen
The Amazon chucks out so much fresh water that where it meets the sea is actually 100% fresh water for 3 nautical miles. That's how much fresh water it chucks out. I'm going to try and feed that arowana again. I don't think he got it either. They are packing those vegetarian fish I'm telling you now, eating the trout.
It's just there. In front of the tank, the glass is to your left. It's in front of you now.
Try and feed that arowana. Come on, fish. Promise I will feed the turtles in a minute. This isn't just teasing them. Some catfish in the world can get as large as a Volkswagen Beetle. So these catfish you've definitely got some growing to do. Right, step back guys, try and get him again. Whoa! Always freaks me out. Last but not least, the terrapins, turtles, are now getting some rather boring terrapin mix, but it's very good for them. See, once again the packer has turned up, because the packer thinks it's there. That was a nice defensive response from the turtle lads, if anyone saw it. That chap there got nipped and he threw everything inside his shell. The shell on a turtle or a tortoise isn't an external piece of bone, it is actually their rib cage that has been modified over millions of years. So if you were to make an incision into the shell, you make an incision into the rib cage. Oh, you see like that? Look at the size of that thing there. Woo, that's a big thing. Right, I'm just going to feed the stingray here, if anyone's got any questions to ask. In 5 minutes time we'll be taking in for Ocean Wonderland. It's our last IMAX show of the day.